Kazuma back on the channel where he's meant... Well, I don't know if where he's meant to be is very fair. He's actually got his own channel. That's where he's meant to be. If you want to see some of his attacks, because his attacks are insane, as you're going to see today. If you want to see some of his attacks, go to his YouTube channel. I will link it in the description below. Give him some love. He doesn't have as many subscribers as he deserves, because honestly, his attacks are so good to watch. Particularly if you want to learn how to do Yeti Bomb Queen Charge Lalo. There's not really many better people in the game. You got TDH and Kazuma up there with the best of the best at it. Now, let's focus on the attacks here. So, Kazuma, this account reset. He's doing 3 accounts today, and 2 of them reset inside the top... Oh, wow. Yep, thank you, Queen. 2 of them reset inside the top 200, and I think this was the one that didn't, but by top 200, this is still like a top 300 or 400 account. He's a very, very, very good pusher in Legends League, and that Yeti Bomb is a nice start to this attack. Running into a box base, I'm sure this is not going to be the last box base we see today. Just the most popular style of Legends League base these days, for good reason. Queen walks up. She's doing her thing. Wizards. Notice how he's got 2 wizards. Sets a really nice funnel. He doesn't actually have... He doesn't have Sneaky Gobs, which is interesting. So, electing for the Wizards instead. Obviously, the benefit of Wizards is if they're being tanked for, then they're better than the Sneaky Gob. Because they can target more buildings. It's just whether you can get them tanked for. Somehow, we've activated the Eagle already. That's problematic. I also don't think he wanted to hit this junction. He's barely clipped the junction. But if that Queen goes into the Town Hall compartment, that's going to be problems for us. Wait. Oh, my word. I love Kazuma so much. He's going to have to freeze that single, right? Yeah, he does. I love Kazuma so much. He does this so often, just as often as any other Legend League attacker, except for maybe Eve Mark. But I'm just saying that because I know he's in the chat. No, he does a lot of ground warden, so hopefully we see more of that today. Unfortunately, we kind of missed that, but you saw what he was doing. He just used the ground warden with the king to gut out a huge proportion of it, because he didn't need the warden ability for the Lalo, because the warden switched to the Lalo anyway, so the loons and the king getting the benefit of that warden aura, and this base is gone. This base is gone. It's not as crushed, so he is doing 3 accounts today. This is the 3rd one he's hitting on. It's not as crushed as his other accounts, but it is a triple. It is a triple. That Queen's staying up the whole way through. Nicely done. Nice wall breaker. Takes out the Skellies. There's the tornado. Man, people so unoriginal with their tornadoes. We actually have 3 heroes up at the end. That's quite a lot for a Queen Charge Lalo attack, and hopefully we see more of that today. Kazuma live again. He's coming on. Ooh, this base. How's he going to take it down? I think I'd be interested to see if he does a Town Hall Yeti Bomb on this one. CC and Town Hall is pretty good value for a Yeti Bomb. No. Oh, look at that. He's not even... He doesn't even need a rage for that Yeti Bomb. That's such a good... Oh, he doesn't get the CC pull though. Did the Yetis take a step backwards? That's kind of unlucky. Nope, apparently this guy doesn't need healers to do a Queen Charge. Let's see. So the healers are deployed. The only concern at this point is he somehow didn't pull the CC. And he's pulling it out bit by bit, and that Headhunter is going to be a cause for concern. Not for the Queen here, but just for what's left in the CC. That's a manual Queen pop. Taking no risks there. That was manual. His Queen wasn't that low. He has got to rage now. It's a Hound. Yeah, that Hound 9 Arch Headhunter CC is my favorite at the moment. For this exact reason. It's actually a pretty awkward CC to pull out. And obviously we're coming in with the Ground Warden. Obviously. What else would you come in with? He delays the RC. It's really smart. Don't deploy the RC until the King's like in the core. Because even look at this, right? The RC is now ahead of the King. And the King should never be tanking for the Royal Champion. In reverse. The Royal Champion should never be tanking for the King. The King should be tanking for her. Because, you know, she doesn't have much health and he does. And look at that Warden ability. The RC is going to get rid of the Eagle here. The Eagle targets onto the Hound, which is perfect. And he's still keeping track of this Queen, which is super nice. Is he keeping track of, like, Headhunters, though? No. But he still gets through that defensive King just fine. Surely you rage the Queen. Yep. Haste the Lalo. This is tripled as well. This is really nice. That Ground Warden was super clean. It's not easy to keep your King staying inside the base. Often he'll try and go to the outside because the RC will funnel the inside and he'll run to the outside. So the funnel for him is crucial. But if you can pull it off, you get your value's worth and then some. Because look at it, the King's still alive. The RC's only just died to some skellies. We nearly had 4 heroes up at the end of this. That's why he didn't Yeti bomb the Town Hall. You can see that tornado there would have been trouble. But Kazuma, just going from strength to strength. Kazuma live again. Coming in on number 1 from Arrow. Oh, this base. I hit this base yesterday. It's a rough base. Let's see if Kazuma can do it. We sit patiently and wait. The suspense is building. Clearly, he's have to think about this one a bit more. On the other attacks, he's been pretty quick to hit the to start the attack. Hasn't needed the full 30 seconds prep. But on this one, he does. That's fine. It's just one Headhunter. Not bad value. We actually take a solid chunk out of the King. That's not an easy hero to take down. We'll be thankful for that later in the attack when we likely start... Actually, no, this... I was going to say likely start the Lalo into the Eagle, but this screams Ground Warden base to me. Knowing Kazuma, this screams Ground Warden into that Eagle comp. Let's see if he can pull off this charge, though. No, it won't be. Because he wouldn't use the Ground Warden with just the RC. Well, probably. Who knows? We've seen him already do it today. Nice wall break. Yep, so for the King. We are charging into the side with 2 singles. As opposed to the side with a multi. Interesting decision. Let's see if it pays off. Don't know why on earth that wall break went for that wall, and that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt us quite a bit. That's such a good freeze. Look at that! He couldn't have done it any later. And because he would have been popping the Queen ability. This King has to get the Town Hall now, but he's not. He invises so that the Queen goes up, but I don't think he realizes the Queen can't reach the Town Hall from that compartment. Oh, this is an awkward spot to be in. Oh my word. He's got 6 balloons left. There's no way... He's got 3, okay. This is a full... I don't want to say YOLO, because I think he's calculated it. But it is all or nothing. Oh, look at that Hound pull every red bomb. Uh-oh. The Lalo's kind of struggling. We're not using the rages for our Lalo. I think he knows he has to save them for the Queen. Queen, stop beating bad walls. That's a better wall. It's a much better wall. But this isn't going to be a triple here. Or is it? No way. Smart loons? No way! No way! I think it's time. I think it's time. With 3 loons, he just took out so much of the base. But it is ultimately going to be a time fail. Oh, well, let's be honest, the only thing that was going to stop him today was time. Super unlucky with how the Queen pathed and the King pathed there, costing him the 40 cups. Kazuma live once more. Coming up against Stars. Ooh. Let's see how he takes down this base. Let's see how he takes down this base. So here's the base Stars is running. Get your cameras out. Start hitting screenshot. I don't know what you do. Which compartment does he want to land in? It doesn't actually matter when he's got the super wall break. I'm just curious more than anything. That tornado is a problem. Yeah, that tornado ruined that Yeti bomb. Unfortunate for Kazuma there. That's not what he wanted. He needed that air defense down on the right side. He does get the... Yeah, he needed that air defense down. There's no reason he'd send that many balloons. I assume he's going to freeze? Wait. Maybe it was just a funnel. Maybe he wasn't worried about the air defense. He's just worried about his queen going the wrong way. Who knows? Who knows? Queen doing her thing. Man, I always feel like slightly nervous when people do these Queen Charge Lalo attacks with the Yeti bomb and then on the opposite side of the base and they haven't really made a dent in the base in the first minute. But I've learned one thing from today. We are not going to be worried about Kazuma. He's doing just fine. Let's see if he can get this down. Nice wall break for the king. Yeah, I thought we might see a freeze. Just to keep those barbs alive. So the scatter couldn't take him down. The king is just an idiot. His barbs are dying to the queen and he's still shooting away at the scatter. So that freeze is ultimately swagged because the king got nothing. It's not really Kazuma's fault though. Wow, that wall break stuck. Oh my word, look, I didn't even realize the big weakness of this base is accessibility. The problem though is that air defense is going to ruin this attack. Yeah, this air defense is going to ruin the attack. Queen, please come back for the air defense. We also still got to get the town hall. He's actually used his queen ability. My bad. I thought he still had it for a second. He actually somehow the warden misses one of those balloons in his ability. I'm like, how? Dude, there was like 3 balloons. He still gets this though, chat. He still gets this. There's nothing left. That was pretty nice. Didn't go perfectly to plan by any stretch of the imagination. So many things could have gone better. But that's how you know it's a good plan on the base for a queen charge attack. When a few things go wrong and you still walk away with the 40 cups there. So nice from Kazuma. Obviously got a little unlucky in the last attack. But earning it back here. Back on track. Just crushing bases left, right, and center. And Stars is going to be taking the negative 40. Unfortunate for him, but good news for our man Kazuma. Kazuma is alive once more. Coming in on... Is this a Queen Walker's Worlds base, chat? I feel like this is. Yeah, it looks like the Queen Walker's Worlds base. Another Japanese player, really? Ooh, interesting. Yeti Bomb gets solid value. We don't pull the CC though. But the Yetis might actually be good cannon fodder here. Uh-oh. You gotta put your healers... I'm so confused why he's not... He's so reluctant to put his healers down. There has to be a reason for it, because that was a calculated manual pop. That wasn't a panicked manual pop. That was calculated. He's shown me no panic all day today. And I have no reason to believe it's there. So there is a reason he's delaying his healers. Overlays of Karina are awesome. That couldn't be a truer statement. I'll do your hydrate whilst Kazuma does his thing here. This base is tough, I'm not going to lie. Kazuma's not making it look easy at the moment. Because this queen's not going to go into this opening to get that the ground bow, sorry. She might go in the second opening though. Hopefully the king goes around and then comes back in. Yep, baby drag is perfectly placed. Oh, the queen comes back. Oh, that's perfect. It's going to work out quite nicely. Oh, wow, this base is in trouble. Look at how quickly, by the way, it goes from it's not looking so hot to this base is in trouble. Oh, don't lose the queen. Please don't lose the queen. He's used his queen ability! He's used his queen ability and he has this much guts to just not rage. He's got an invis, right? That's just crazy. That is of today one of the most insane things I've seen. He's done a lot of like you know, ground warden attacks, which are just insane to watch. But that just hold on the queen ability is borderline ridiculous. How does he do that? You will not see... We could have, you know, some of the best Queen Charge Lalo players in the game. And I don't know how many of them would have the same guts that Kazuma does. I don't know how many of them do. The queen is still up. But here's the thing. Because he was able to delay that rage, his rage was more useful later in the battle. And this queen is still up. And it's only time that can stop us now. Will it, though? Time's been an issue for us today. But it won't. This guy has, like... His queen control is not always great around the CC, but his knowledge of his queen's health is unparalleled. Kazuma live once more. Oh my word. Is this the same account that just hit this base? I believe it is. I believe it is. But anyways, regardless, this is the third time he's hit this base today. This is the second one with the multi setup like this. When he's hit the multi with one, it worked really well. And then he hit a version with the singles, tried a completely different plan, and it did not work well at all. So he switched back to this plan. Makes sense because it's the multis anyway. I'd be interested if he hits this base and it has singles in the core, whether he would try his other plan that he tried that went quite spectacularly wrong, or whether he'd go to this one, because this one worked quite well last time. Anyways, we remember that the king did not do very well last time. He didn't get the scatter or the queen. Let's see if he can get one of them this time. I don't think that's too tall an order. King's doing his thing. Queen will wall break. Yep. And he will wall break the air defense as well. The difference is this time, last time he wasn't able to wall... Yeti bomb this air defense over here. He uses the RC with the king. The king gets the queen this time. And with the help of this RC, we should get a lot more. Will the queen take that wall break that he kind of missed? I think she beats a wall. That's bad. Last time we got a wall break here and we were able to get the scatter and the air bow down. Queen's going to go to the core of the base though, which really isn't a bad thing. We just need her more to take out the scatter than the sweeper that's doing nothing. But time is plenty, so the queen should hopefully, if we can get the cleanup down quick enough, the queen could potentially wrap around. No, she'll beat a wall. As long as he's patient here, this is a triple, in my opinion. He uses the queen ability to get through the wall. Yep. Because he knows he's got to take this out as quickly as possible. Look at that. Even the archers from the queen ability are smart enough to go around. The queen's like created a maze for herself. She's looping up and down and around. But this is tripled. He's going to swag another spell. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy with the amount of spells he can swag. More attacks than not today. He's done this. Absolute madman. Gonna walk away with another 40 cups on this pretty toxic base. Live once more. Coming in on another box. I swear you all must be sick of this, but also I'm low-key loving it because Kazuma doesn't hit... Like, he's consistently hitting them in a similar manner, but some of the time you see a ground warden, some of the time you see an air warden, some of the time you just see, like, a stone slammer, Yeti bot. Like, we've seen a bit of everything today, and that's what I think makes Kazuma's attack so interesting to watch, and why you should sub to his YouTube. There you go. There's a better plug than what I gave during the first one, the first attack we saw of the day. Anyway, Queen goes up. Oh, Loon, don't do it. It's always so dangerous when, if that Loon paths differently, it can possibly activate the Town Hall, and this attack's ruined. So always be careful with Coco Loons around the Town Hall, because they've got half a brain cell some of the time. Lol, Ralo. Of course that's your base. It got tripled. You know it's likely a Ralo box base if it's getting tripled and absolutely wrecked. Nice invis. Couldn't recommend to do an invis whilst you're dealing with the CC often, but in this case it made a lot of sense. Great Poison gets the super minion and the Hound and the Archer. Just need a minion because there's a few of these pups that won't be in the poison, but that's fine because they're not doing as much damage as that super minion. Eagle activates on the king. We still got our blimp. I really hope he's trying to swag the blimp because there's a lot of the base gone already. Oh, no, the queen. Yeah, we're going to use the Stone Slammer. It's actually a smart place to use the Stone Slammer because the Yetis can come out and do work in this compartment. Here comes the Warden. I was wondering where the Headhunters were. Here they are. Charging across the base. Some go to the king. The smart one goes to the RC. We rage the Yeti Bomb. That's so smart. That's such a good call. This Lalo's kind of... I don't want to say it's fizzled out. It's just all over the place at the moment. But I don't think that really matters too much because time's not an issue here. We still got the RC ability. Still got the Queen ability. We use her to get through a wall. Too bad that's not going to be the only wall she's beating. She's going to be beating plenty. But perfect freeze on that quad defensive area. Then on the sweeper. Clinical. Absolutely clinical. He didn't really put a foot wrong that entire attack. That was a perfectly executed attack. Didn't come in with the Yeti Bomb version. Instead using the Stone Slammer and then the Rage and the Freeze to take down the Tesla Farm and that Defensive King with the Multi and the Eagle. GG's there once again to Kazuma. Kazuma's final attack on this account. Running into... I would say this is now the standard box space. This is the normal box space. It's an annoying one to hit, but it's pretty common at this point. So let's see if we can take it down here. Who's up next? We got Ryuda up next, but we're already half an hour late on his start. But I think he's in stream chat, so I love you, Ryuda. Coming in with the Stone Slammer. What? Kazuma's like, you know what? We've already done 23 amazing attacks today. Let's throw up something crazy for the last one. I mean, tell me it doesn't work, though. That works so nicely. It would have been a bit of a pain getting the Stone Slammer, the blimp in that far, because he would have had to freeze the sweeper, right? But this way, he doesn't have to freeze the sweeper. Look at the Yeti Bomb go. Oh, my word. That was so cool. That is a better way to Yeti Bomb, honestly. It's the same way as the Slizzard, though. It's never going to be more consistent than the Blizzard, and there's going to be most of the time you're going to Blizzard, not Slizzard, and so Blimp, not Stone Slammer for the Yeti Bomb. But in certain situations, it's going to have its place, because he got that Inferno behind the Town Hall down, and he never would have got that down without the Stone Slammer. Also, without the Wall Breaker as well. That Wall Breaker opened up the core for us. King's down the bottom side. Can we make this hit even more content-y? Can we have a Ground Warden? Come on, Kazuma, give us a Ground Warden. Damn. I think he's not using the Ground Warden because he's aware the Lalo's going to have to get the Town Hall. But still, would have been awesome. He didn't need it, though, to be honest. Look at that. Queen ability is forced. Uh-oh. Oh, no! He used the Invis and it hurt. Oh no, I've been here praising this entire attack. And it's actually not looking good. It's actually not looking good at all. Oh no. Oh no, we wanted him to end on a triple. It would have been the perfect conclusion to what's been a pretty solid day. He's got plenty of freezes, but I don't know if he's got enough spells. Enough balloons, sorry. Oh, what an unsatisfying way to end the day. That Queen just betrayed him. Absolutely betrayed him. Did not go for the core multi. And Kazuma, unfortunately, going to end up with a fail on this account. It would have been... If he can get up to 92%, it is still a plus 300 day, but I'm not sure he's going to get there. Is he? No, wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. He'd have to get one of these two of these defenses down. Rip. He's going to end the day with 299. Still a really solid day from Kazuma, and always good to watch his attacks. If you want to see more of his attacks, Go to his YouTube, subscribe like I have, and enjoy his insane content. But that's it from me today. Hope you enjoyed it, and maybe I'll see you soon.